Reavis Mitchell, CTO and co-founder of BKE LLC. And I want to talk to you a little bit about Beat Thang and Beat Thang Virtual. Basically, Beat Thang and Beat Thang Virtual come together. When you buy the hardware, you get the software, and you also get the free download of Dallas Austin sounds. You also get extra 50 kits, extra 50 patterns, and extra 50 instruments of EDM sounds, all free right off the top at the special new low price. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the features. Number one feature is that I can unplug it and just go where I want to go with it. It's the most powerful drum machine in that class. There's only a few other drum machines that you can even unplug at all, but this one is the most powerful. And you can do this for about 3 hours at this illumination level, and you have several illumination levels. And you'll notice that when it's illuminated, it's backlit. Everything is backlit. So every dedicated button has a LED. So that means that, you know, if you're in a club, if you're in a dark room, if you just get inspired someplace and it's a low light situation, you'll still be able to operate the machine. So it's perfect for DJing performance, and you could do things in a lot of places where production wouldn't be possible. Just make music wherever the inspiration hits you. Let's look at the back panel a little bit. All right, first thing you'll notice is that you got 2 SD card slots. These 2 card slots will give you the support for 16 gigabyte cards each. Right next to that, you'll see USB Type A and B ports. And these allow you to do all kinds of things. You can plug in a plug-and-play controller. You can interface to your Mac or PC. And also with the companion software, you'll be able to drag and drop files from your desktop on the Beat Thang, or vice versa. You can also hang, off an external hard drive. We'll read the first partition of that. No problems. You got tons of opportunity to interface with this. You also have Midi via USB as well. You have Midi via DIN. And in the new release of the software that we're releasing, version 1.3.0, coming out very soon, you'll be able to not only drag and drop the files as I mentioned earlier, but also Beat Thang will slave to an external MIDI clock. So we have MTC capability implemented in version 1.3.0. Moving on, you'll see that there's a foot switch for controller transport. There's dual headphones. Nothing else I've seen has dual headphones. So it makes it nice for collaborative work. If you want to sit with a friend and collaborate, one produces, one writes, then you can both listen to it. And you both can control your own volume separately. Also, there's output. The output is balanced quarter-inch output. And you can plug into anything from a high-end console to an inexpensive interface, and it'll sound just fine. It's got a great A to D conversion, got a great D to A conversion. These are the kind of things that make the difference when it comes to actually having a nice sound, a recordable sound on tape. And when you want to bring sound in, you've got options for that too. This is a Neutrik connection, and it'll allow you to plug in XLR, plug in quarter-inch, balanced quarter-inch, so you get stereo line input also, and you have phantom power, plus 48 volt. So your phantom power also works when you're running on batteries, which means that you can go out and you can do some field recording, and then you can process those samples and do some waveform editing, because we have waveform editing in our sample mode. And when you get everything together, you basically are going to be able to sequence the sounds that you have on board this machine, and it will ship with not only the free downloads but also the 3,000 sounds that are already on board. And when you're sequencing these sounds over your available 16 tracks, then you're able to mute and solo the tracks. You're able to jump into your mixer mode, turn things up, turn things down. You know, you got to hold, you got to roll, control. You can roll and hold based on whatever quantization settings you have. You can quantize after the fact, before the fact. You have non-destructive editing, you have non-destructive quantize. You've got an effects section, you've got effects, you've got pattern modes where you can chain all your kits and your instruments together, and you've got song mode where you can chain all your patterns together. So basically you can do a full production on this device, and you can do it in a portable fashion. And when you got everything done and you come home or you go to a studio, a remote studio, and you're ready to export everything to Pro Tools or Logic or Live, then all you have to do is press this handy export button, and your files come out either 16-bit or 24-bit. You decide. Samples also 16-bit or 24-bit. And when you export your files, then you'll get individual files for every track, and you just drag those into your DAW, into Logic or Pro Tools or anything else. So it's a old-fashioned drum machine. It's a real hardcore drum machine, but then at the same time, it's a new, fresh approach towards this type of tactile control, because it's got the DAW integration in a way that no other machine has. And the pads feel nice. We get a lot of compliments on our pads. We've got pitch and mod controllers on the side. You know, the only device that has anything like that. And it's just a fun device to use. You pick one up, and you'll be very inspired by the sounds that you hear on board. They're all brand new sounds. Like I said, 3,000 brand new sounds, plus the Dallas Austin sounds, plus the new EDM sounds, new synths available as a download, all included in the price of this thing. You'll find that once you start this up, it's instant gratification. You start it up and you immediately start hearing sounds that you love, that will inspire you. And if you feel like you need more sounds than that, well, you can go on our website, bketech.com, and look at our sound library. We actually have an extensive sound library, and these are all kinds of things. Drum and bass, techno, EDM, trance, dance, hip hop, R&B, even flamenco guitars. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, there's all kinds of sounds in the box. You can bring your own sounds in also if you want to, via the SD card or via the librarian. And we've got more sounds for you if you feel like you need more. And it also reads waves, so if you want to bring any other waves in, then you can do that, you know. So this is Beat Thang, portable mobile production system, built for the 21st century, built for DAW integration, and built to remove the barriers to your creativity.